Want to welcome to the program Alexis Elm. Alexis is with Shore Community Services, and we hear all the time that nobody has anybody that can work for them. Well, maybe you got to come at this at a different angle. There's a lot of able-bodied people that have disabilities that are willing and able to work. Alexis, good morning. Welcome to WLS.
Good morning, Ray. Glad to be here.
It's good. You know what? I love this idea because, you know, in any society, we overlook some things that should not be so easily overlooked, and this is a pretty good solution. Tell me about what you guys are doing at Shore Community Service and how you're guiding individual abilities, as you like to say, and putting people to work that are able-bodied but, you know, do have a disability.
Yes, Ray, you're absolutely right. We have a program called Ready for Work. It's our job training program. We have individuals in that program that have a variety of different developmental disabilities. But one thing that they do have is a passion to work. They want that feeling of being independent, having a job, giving back to their community, and doing good work. I mean, these guys are excited to go to work in the morning when they get a job. And so we have staff that will work with companies as job coaches to help them with adapting with some of the things that many of us might not think twice about, like how to catch a bus to get there and some of the basic things. But our staff work with them on those things, and they are so excited to learn. And everyone wants someone that's excited to come to work and do a good job. And that's what we're providing. And the companies that we're working with, they are very pleased with the individuals that they've hired from us because they are anxious to learn, anxious to do a great job, looking forward to go to work. What's better than that to work with?
Okay, this is Shore Community Services. I do notice you guys are located at North Shore. You have your Skokie, Evanston, Morton Grove. Do you put adults and kids to work in the entire Chicagoland area? Where do you cover?
Mostly the north side of Chicago and the North Shore suburbs. So we are in Skokie, but we do cover Chicago on the north side and all the way up that Gold Coast of all the suburbs on the east, on the shore. Okay,
so let me ask you this: is there any tell me about the diversity of the program as far as some of the jobs where you have placed folks like this into gigs where they go to work, maybe part-time during the week. What kind of things are we looking at for people that might be saying, hey, I need help and I could use somebody like this?
Yes, restaurants, printing companies. We have one printing company that we've worked with, Quantum Printing in Morton Grove area, and we have somewhere between 5 and 10 of our clients that work there, and they're doing great. Hospitality, retail, manufacturing, assembly, grocery stores, pretty much you name it. We've even had some clients working at the White Sox Stadium.
Nice.
So, variety of jobs.
Well, let me ask you this. You know, we look at it and we say, okay, for the kids, I always think of kids, but for the kids, the adults, young adults, you know, when they do this, it gives them self-worth value. It makes them feel good. I know that the family's involved. It makes them, you know, say, okay, well, this is good because we need to put these people on a path of where they can have a successful, self-dependent life. But what does it do for the people that hire them? Because I have to think that in there lies the beauty of somebody saying, wow, I should have thought of this before. And there's got to be a certain beauty to people that are grooving in the workforce with somebody knowing that they're doing a little good in the hood, as I like to say.
That's a great saying. The thing I hear the most is just the enthusiasm to work. How many people are just excited to come to work and come in early so that they could just be at work? So that positive attitude and excitement and wanting to do a great job is a big part of it. But one of the printing companies that we worked with, they said also when there's kind of repetition in work, many people, I'm bored with that. I don't want to do that anymore. Where our clients actually, many of them like that repetition and that consistency. So that's been something that works well for them in positions that have been high turnover positions. We've had clients that have been in those jobs for 5-6 years that are typically difficult for companies to keep someone in those roles. So any business knows that turnover is costly.
Right.
So if you can reduce your turnover, that saves you money.
Alexis Elm is here. She is the CEO, the big shot, if you will, of Shore Community Services. You know, I love this idea. Tell me, how do we get involved, and what is the age group we're talking about? If somebody's looking for somebody to help, are we talking 18 and above? Is there a room for part-time kids younger than that? What are we looking at here as age requirements?
The individuals that we serve, most of them are over the age of 22. So we have 22 all the way into their 50s that are still working.
So if I want to send somebody right now who's got a company, you know, and I noticed that you did say Comiskey. You call it White Sox Park. That's fine. But but you know, you're talking about
I'm originally not from the Chicagoland area.
Oh, listen, that's fine. What we're talking about here, though, is we're talking about a broad area. It's a big city. You know, there's a lot of places to go to work here. So how do I get somebody to take action? Where are we sending them to? What's your website?
Okay, our website is shoreservices.org. Our phone number is 847-982-2030. So either of those places, and actually if you're in the Chicagoland area and you put Shore Services in, you don't even need to put the .org. We're going to come up first on the Google search.
Well, I think, you know, there's certain people that do things that are commendable. This is certainly one of those things. The work you're doing is fantastic, because I think at the end of the day, if you can help somebody feel good and give them reason to get up and want to go to work, as you said, that is a beautiful thing. It's very nice to make your acquaintance.
Well, thank you, Ray. I appreciate being on and appreciate sharing about this exciting program that we're working with businesses in the community. And it's a really great thing. It's a good thing for us to get up as staff, to get up every day and know that we are doing something that's really making a difference. Right on.
We're going to put this on all our socials so people can reach out. And again, as Alexis said, you can just put it into your search engine and put in Shore Services and it'll pop up. Very cool. I really enjoyed the chat today.